Alright, how's everybody doing today? Back again with another video for you guys and gals. And today, what I have for everyone is my 3-month follow-up video with the Google Pixel XL first generation. Now, I do apologize. I've owned this device for about 3 months. And I've done a bunch of videos with this device, but I just realized today, I was scrolling through my video feed there, and I'm like, wow, I didn't do any follow-up coverage with this device. So it's been through a bunch of versus videos, it's been through the reviews, it's been through the camera videos and all that, but I haven't really updated you guys to let y'all know how the performance of the device is holding up over time. So we're going to remedy that in this video today. So as I said before, this is my 3-month follow-up video with the Google Pixel XL. Now, let's start off with the overall build quality. Now I have to say, from a build quality perspective, this device is holding up extremely well. Now I have a bunch of cases for this device, all of which I've done videos on, but y'all can see from a build quality standpoint, this device is still in mint condition. So no scratches, no dings, no dents, and it has been through a few drops. Now you can see it's kind of dirty. I do need to clean it a little bit more. I do apologize about that. But the overall build quality of the device is top notch, and it's been holding up extremely well. Now, the next aspect of the device that I want to give y'all some feedback on is the overall software. Oops, looks like we went out of focus there, sorry. Now, from a software perspective, this bad boy is running Android 9.0 Pie, and it's doing it with the latest security patch on board. So just let me verify for you guys and gals here. So if we go into settings and we go down to system, tap advanced, and we go system update, y'all can see that this bad boy is packing the Android 9.0 Pie OS, and it's doing it with the latest May 5th security patch. So that's really, really good to see, especially considering that the Google Pixel XL is long since outside of its official OS update cycle. But I'm really happy to see that Google is still supporting the device with security patches. Because at the end of the day, security patches are very, very important, because security is a very important aspect of these devices. So I'm very happy to see that we're still at least getting the major security patches. And putting that aside, the software performance from a day-to-day perspective is still incredibly smooth and fluid, and I've had no issues with the overall software performance. Okay, it's still an overall great experience, and that's very surprising considering the age of the device. Okay, that being said though, I am running a different launcher on the Pixel here. I'm running the Nova Launcher Prime experience. So I do have access to a bunch of different gestures. Like I could swipe anywhere on the display to pull down the notification shade. Same thing with the app drawer. I could swipe anywhere up on the display to get me into the app drawer. So that's really, really nice. And being as I have the Prime version of the Nova Launcher, that also gives me gestures. So right now I have the double tap gesture, so I could turn off the display. And then let's say if I had a notification or anything, double tap again. I could wake the display, check my notifications. If I need to wake the display and act upon something, another double tap, and I can act upon my notifications here. So it really, really is a great experience here. And then we still do have access to our face unlock. So let me try this from behind the camera here. Gotta angle it down some. There we go. Scan my face, and I can swipe up, and we still do have face unlock. So the overall software experience on the Google Pixel XL is still top notch. The fluidity, the RAM management, all that stuff is really, really good. Now, I did notice that it does suffer from that occasional app hiccup with a bunch of apps open in the background. There's no way around that. It's kind of an Android thing, and it does have the occasional app slowdown when I have a bunch of apps open in the background. Again, I think I said it in my full review or in one of my Versus videos. For Android, in my experience, I would say you probably don't want to keep open more than 14 apps at a time. Once you go over 14 apps open at one time, then you're going to get a bunch of app reloads or refreshes, and you might even see a lot of hiccups or slowdown on your device. Now, that's just in my experience, and keep in mind, guys and gals, that this whole video, as with all of my videos, is just in my opinion. You guys might have a completely different experience, but at least for me, I feel like 14 apps open at one time is the cutoff point for Android devices. Really, it should be better than that. There should be better optimization, but it is what it is. But putting those two things aside, the overall software experience and day-to-day performance on the Google Pixel XL is top notch. Alright, now next thing I want to talk about with you guys and gals is the overall battery life. Okay, and I gotta tell y'all, the battery life on this device is holding up extremely well. Now, overall battery life is still not good. It's like okay, but the overall battery health is holding up extremely well. So as y'all can see, the device, I've had it for over 3 months, and I've been using it extremely heavily, and you can see the battery health is still well over 100%. So you can see just how many times I've charged the device and what that equivalence is in overall milliamperage, and y'all can see the overall health is still over 100%. So the overall battery on this device is holding up extremely well. And now, in terms of day-to-day performance in the battery, with light to moderate usage, I'm easily able to make it through the day. When I switch over to regular heavy usage, however, then I do have to charge the device one additional time to get through the day. But other than that, the battery on the device is holding up extremely well. So no issues there, no issues whatsoever. Okay? And yeah, and I know some of you guys may be wondering, did I lose any features by loading up a different launcher on the device? No, I still have access to my Google feed. Everything is still there. Honestly, you wouldn't know I was running a different launcher until you tried to get into the home screen settings, and this is where you would realize that, okay, I'm not running the stock launcher. But other than that, everything else is set up in a very stock appearance. So everything else on here is still stock. So really, really good. And you can see I do have my regular setup as I do on all my devices. So we got my social media folder, we got my most used folder there, we got my movies and TV folder right here. Now I know these aren't labeled, but I've been using this setup for so long, everything's pretty much memorized. All my important apps and business stuff here, and all of my shopping and delivery apps there. Everything is set up exactly the way I want it, and I know how to get to everything within 1 to 2 taps, which is really important to me because of my disability. I try to set up things in a way where I can get to them extremely fast and do what I need to do, because a really big fear of mine, and I've had this for years now, is I hate to be a hindrance and I hate to slow things down. So I try to set myself up in a way to where I can move extremely quickly, get things done extremely fast. Alright, so that's just an overall idea of what my setup is, and that pretty much covers how the Google Pixel XL has been holding up over time. Now, you guys and gals may be wondering, can I still recommend that y'all pick up the Google Pixel XL? I have to say yes. As long as you're mindful of its shortcomings, again, there's no micro SD card expansion, so you kind of got to get the right storage variant that you think you're going to be able to use. Now, this particular variant here is the 4 gig of RAM variant with the 32 gigs of onboard storage variant. And I gotta tell y'all that lack of micro SD card expansion is a big downside on this device, because that means, as you can see, that you really got to engage in some nice device management so you don't use up all your space. So as y'all can see, in about 3 months of usage, I've already used up about 17.5 gigs out of 32 gigs. And just so y'all can better understand how much percentage that is overall, let's jump into settings here. And let's go into storage. And now y'all can see a nice visual percentage representation of just what that is. So I've used pretty much a little bit over half of the available storage on my device. And to be honest with y'all, if I wasn't engaging in proper device maintenance and management, that number would be a lot higher, okay? Because of the fact that there is no expandable storage on this device, that kind of forces you to go through device maintenance. So every so often, I gotta get rid of the photos and videos I don't want, or if I do want them, I gotta back them up to the cloud. Now, a neat thing about backing stuff up to the cloud is if you own a Google Pixel device, you do get free, unlimited cloud backup, okay? Now, that's in standard file sizes for photos and videos. If you want the original file sizes for photos and videos, you do have to pay extra for that, but it is what it is. Now, this is a downside, so that's why I had to point it out. So that's one thing you got to be mindful of if you're still thinking about picking up a Google Pixel XL for yourself. All right. Now, all of my devices have the Google command implemented, so if I say it too many times, it will go off. So I apologize for that. But other than that, as long as you're mindful of that and you know exactly what you're getting your device for, can I still recommend the Google Pixel XL? I have to say yes. That being said, I do plan to cover all of the Google Pixel devices on the channel. So we're going to progressively work through all of them. So right now we're on the first generation Pixel XL. We're going to go through the Pixel 2 XL, Pixel 3a XL, so on and so forth. So y'all will see in-depth coverage on all of Google's available devices. Now, I don't know what the particular time frame will be for all that, because we kind of got to take things in as they come. But y'all will see all of those devices come across my channel at one point or another. That being said, if this video piqued your interest, all the links to where y'all can pick up a Google Pixel XL for yourselves at some really great prices will be available down below in the video description, as well as all of the recommended cases, screen protectors, and all of my extended coverage on the Google Pixel XL. So, if this video piqued your interest, down below in the video description will truly be like a one-stop shop for you guys and gals, and you should be good to go. That being said, this whole video today was recorded using the 16 megapixel primary camera on the LG V30. I don't remember the overall resolution, so I'll throw that up in post so y'all know exactly what the resolution is and the frames per second. Now, there is no external microphone hooked up in this video today, so please let me know what you think of the onboard microphones for the LG V30, as well as what you think of the overall video quality produced by the LG V30 down below in the comments. That would be greatly appreciated. That being said, I hope everyone has a great day, and I will catch you guys and gals in my next video. Peace, everyone.